What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Thanks back once again. So today we're out in the shop. I got something for the truck that I want to try out. I bought one for my wife. Anyway, we're gonna replace the small dash cam that's right here, and we're gonna use the one that straps over the mirror. As you can see, my mirror doesn't do anything except for auto dim. It doesn't have any other features on it. No other buttons or anything like that. So we're going to take this this mirror cam, which is right here, and it's a VTIN dash cam. It also has a backup camera, so it'll allow you to have your backup camera on the whole time, or have your front camera on the whole time, or you can have both on at the same time. And it does record the whole thing, so it should be fairly easy because we already have power for the other dash cam. This is it. Again, this is our power. There's 3.5 millimeters where your backup camera plugs into, and then this is where your SD card comes into, and then this is your power on the bottom. And basically it sits on your mirror like this. You put those straps over it to hold it on, and that's pretty much about it. Self-explanatory. Also in the box you get your backup camera, which, because our truck is so long, I went ahead and purchased the extension cable. That way we can run it all the way from the back to the front. And then you have your power, which we're not going to use because we already have power in there. And then you have your little, they call them Band-Aids, that hook on the mirror, just like that. All right, so we got our cable connected to our extension. What we're going to have to do is take our power wire that goes to our reverse light and extend it, which I have done right here. I added a butt connector. So we'll get this with Tesla tape and make sure that everything is secure, and make sure this plug right here doesn't come back out. And then we'll be ready to run wire. All right, YouTube, we back. So for the power for our mirror dash cam / reverse camera, which the truck really don't need a reverse camera, but it's nice to have that 1080 DP screen up here. So for power, we have our USB right here. So all we gotta do is unplug it and then plug in this. And we'll unplug this one, which is a micro USB, which uses our old dash camera, and we'll be right back in business. So as you can see, micro USB. So we'll just unplug that and we'll be good to go. All right, YouTube, we got our wires zip tied up. So basically you just got to put this cover on, put the little small cover on that goes right here in the middle. Once we do that, we'll be able to strap the camera on and it'll be ready to go. All right, so now we just pop this little cover back in right here. Make sure that our wires are coming out the bottom of it. Wires are coming out the bottom. So we'll snap it in. It's kind of hard with one hand, so I'll snap it in and I'll show you when I'm finished. As you can see, we got our wires coming out of the bottom. And then they go up over the top because they plug into the top of the mirror. So the only thing we got to do is get our SD card out of here, which is right there. and pop it in the mirror, and then we'll be able to strap the mirror on and plug it in. And then the last thing we'll have to do is set where we want the actual reverse camera. On the top, you have your power, your 3.5 millimeter jack, which is right there. And then you have your SD card. So we'll put our SD card in. Just like that. Now, what we'll have to do is we'll have to get our mirror mounted. And it's as simple as taking these rubber bands right here, figuring out which one we need based on the thickness of our mirror. I think we might need the big ones, which are these two, but they're pretty much all the same. If you look at them, well, if you look at them, the holes up here are a little smaller than these, just in case you need a more stretch. So we're going to use these bigger ones because we do have a thick mirror. And basically you just put them in like this, pull it down, put down around the mirror, just like that. Put it on the top just like this. Bring around the back of the mirror, pull it down, snap it on the bottom just like that. And it's secure on the mirror. So now we can plug our power in, which is right here. We can plug our 3.5 millimeter jack in. Which is here. And I will pull the plastic film off here, and then the plastic film off the mirror itself here. All right, YouTube, we went in through the firewall, came down underneath the truck. We're using Tessa tape, which you can see right here. And the reason I use Tessa tape is because it's a lot more durable, you know, just in case something scratches it or rubs up against it. So we got Tessa tape all the way through the back, all the way out the back where the license plate is. So we'll mount our camera and then we'll be done. All right, YouTube, we got it installed. As you can see, we got our power and our backup camera hooked up here up top, right here. We got our SD card in. So the view that you're looking at is the rear view camera. I did not use the red wire that you are supposed to connect to your reverse lights because we have a backup camera in our truck already. So when you put the truck in reverse, there you go, there's our backup camera, and we have 360, so there's no need to mess with that. But if you do not have the backup camera, then you need to go ahead and hook that red wire up to your positive reverse light. That way when you shift into reverse, it automatically turns this on to your reverse lights. The camera right here, if your mirror is a little bit about the same size or a little bit bigger. You can slide this little piece out to give yourself some more room right here. But yeah, for the most part, it was pretty simple to install, really easy. You just gotta get it to turn back on. All right, again, it does have a voice. It tells you what it's doing. It said it's starting video recording. Like I was saying before, I did not use the red wire because we already have a reverse camera in our truck. So I cut the red wire, but if you do not have a reverse camera in your truck, you need to hook that red wire to the positive of your reverse light. And you can use a test probe or a multimeter to figure out which one is positive, which one is negative. So you only need to hook the red one to the positive. That way when you shift your car in reverse, it automatically will turn this to the rear. So what we're looking at right here is the rear of the truck. So if you touch this, you have where you can record yourself. You have to switch the camera. So this is our front view. This is this piece right here on the side. And then you can also switch it. So again, that's the front view. That's the rear. You push it one more time and then you get a split. So this is the rear and this is your front. This right here is so you can play back videos that have been recorded. This is to stop your recording. This one right here is to take a, next is to take a picture. And then this is to lock it so you don't lose that video. So what we'll do is we'll press this button, we'll stop recording, which we just did. We'll come over here to our settings. So in your settings, you have movie mode, which has your resolution. It has your loop time, your night vision, your sound recordings, which are all on. Your loop, you can change. We'll put 6 minutes because we have a big SD card in here. So we'll come back over here. We'll touch this. We'll go to general settings. So now you have the click your sound, your volume for the voice that's on here, your language, your flicker hertz. We're going to turn this screen auto off. It was set for 3 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll scroll down. Now you have your G-SOC sensor or your G sensor. And basically that sensor is for if something bumps your truck, this will automatically come on and start recording. All right, so the G-SOC sensor will let you know if somebody bumps your truck or something, this thing will automatically start recording. You'll have your rear camera that just switches sides so you can actually reverse it just in case you put it upside down. You have your clock settings, your date and time format, your time format, whether you want it 24 hours or 12 hours. You have reset, and you have your format, your SD card. So then you just go back here, back, touch it one more time. Your time will pop up. You can start your recording. It automatically starts. Again, you can switch from, that's the front, or excuse me, that's the front of the front, and then that's the rear. So a split screen, that's the front, that's the rear. So it records both front and rear. So if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, as always, just let me know. And I will try to answer them as quick as possible. Until the next time, peace, one love.